Hello, good morning travelers. Welcome to the Indonesian Cryptology Museum. How did you sleep last night?
Very good.
Was it sufficient?
Yes.
Okay. I really hope that everyone is in perfect health and has the necessary enthusiasm for today's excursion. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arya Candra as the tour guide in this museum. Please allow me to explain the provision that apply here. First, you are not allowed to smoke and make noise while in the museum. And the second, don't touch or damage collection items. That's enough. Okay, travel buddies, on the suggestion of Sri Sultan Hamengkubuwono X and the head of the National Crypto Agency, this Indonesian Cryptology Museum was established in 2006. 9 exhibit rooms on 2 floors of this structure house numerous historical items from the War of Independence. The only museum in Indonesia that educates visitors on the history and principles of cryptography is the Indonesian Cryptology Museum. There are a variety of rooms in the Indonesian Cryptology Museum which you can learn about cryptography and become familiar with the Zipper World's equipment. When Yogyakarta functioned as the country's capital, the Indonesian Cryptology Museum's current location was a cultural heritage building for the office of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Republik Indonesia. Oh yeah, for your information, the covered news distribution service was established while Jogja served as the Republik Indonesia's capital. Exact location in Kota Baru, special region of Yogyakarta. This Indonesian Cryptology Museum tells the story of how the unitary state of the Republik Indonesia reclaimed its sovereignty following the second military aggression. Between Indonesian fighters and the invaders' information and counterintelligence war, records are available here. The Codesi book, SR-64 and SR-70 zipper machines are evidence that Indonesia likewise created its own zipper system. Let's just go inside. Okay, the first is introduction room, which serves as a broad introduction to zippers and cryptography. You may learn about the evolution of zippers around the world since the time of Chris Hill. Okay, this is duplicate diorama depicting Mr. Amir Syarifuddin, the second defense minister of Indonesia, telling Mr. Rubiono started a code service in 1946. Why did Mr. Amir instruct Mr. Rubiono? Because Mr. Rubiono is indeed clever in the field of coding. He made a code book called Codebook C. Both hands were used together to write this book. Under the leadership of Dr. Rubiono, the code service played an important role in the first and second Dutch military aggression, before finally changing its name to the National Cyber and Crypto Agency of Republik Indonesia. And then we will go next to the code house in the hamlet of Purwoharjo, Samigalu, Kulon Progo, special region of Yogyakarta, is replicated in the hamlet mock-up room, or maket rumah duku. During the second Dutch military aggression, the encoders used this house to encrypt and decipher secret letters from the state leaders. Okay, let's go. Okay, due to its remote position, which made it impossible for the enemy to access Mr. Rubiono, and a court officer utilized this residence to evacuate during the Dutch military invasion too. The court officer were working in improvised situation at this period. They only write by hand and work at night with a fan lamp. This is a copy of statue and the human organs have the tattoo code on it. A monarch in the year 500 before Christ desired to communicate with his son-in-law through his loyal slave. The slave's hair is first shaved bald like this, after which a hidden message is tattooed onto his scalp. When his hair becomes once more long, the slave is sent back to his son-in-law to deliver the message. The message like this. After that, we will visit the room of Indonesian cheaper establishment, which provided insight on the early development of Indonesia's coding instruction, namely the code service before it became a national cyber and crypto agency of Republic of Indonesia. Let's go. Because this bicycle has been modified, the couriers use it to carry message, some of them which are put into the handlebars and kept in this light part. Okay, acknowledge that the courier at the time did not dare to carelessly keep private communication when the intended recipients could not be found. Okay, miss, for your information, this table and chairs are original items taken from the site of the code house in Kulon Progo. Okay, if C code book contains 10,000 passcodes, whereas this book contains 6,000 passcodes. And then we will head to the important feature room of the State of Super Institution, which is located on the second floor. Okay, in that room there are various photo collections from the State Super Institution early history to its development, which is represented by photos of the leaders of the State Super Institution. The State Super Institution taken during different phases of their leadership. Let's go. Mr. Rubiono Kertopati was the first founder of the Indonesian Encryption Institute, then was replaced by Mr. Wijanarko, and then Mr. Subardo, and currently led by Mr. Hinsa Siburian. And then we will continue to the Global Super Room, which has a variety of collection of super machines from around the world. One of the best collection is also kept in this area. It is a KLB7 coding machines made in USA used by Predrin in 1977. This is it. These are the names of cyber institutions that exist throughout the world. You can see it. While in Indonesia, the name is National Cyber and Crypto Agency. Let's move to the last room in the museum, is the educational room, where you can play a variety of educational games suitable for all ages. While exploring this museum, you may also write down your impression and wishes, which can then be pasted on the accessible walls, like this. Okay, Miss, thank you for visiting Indonesian Cryptology Museum.
Okay, you're welcome.
We are waiting for your visit again. See you.
See you.
Final exam guiding 2.